Hello everyone, welcome you all for Department of Computer Science and also welcome you all for second PUC. Today we are going to be discussing the blueprint for the academic year 2020-21. It is not yet decided by Government of Karnataka. Just I am going to be assuming from this year also we are going to be having the same syllabus for the previous year. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿಗೆ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್. ನಾನಿವತ್ತು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಲೂ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಾಕತ್ತೀನಿ. ಈ ಬ್ಲೂ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ನಮಗೆ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಇನ್ನೂ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರಿವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ದ ಏನು ಬ್ಲೂ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಐತಿ ಅದರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಏನೇನು ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಐತಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅದಾವು ಏನದಾವು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಟೋಟಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋನ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ 13 chapters for the computer science. Among these 13 chapters, we're going to be having one chapter that is a review of C++. From this, we don't get any questions. So we consider only 12 chapters for the second PUC. ನಮಗೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ PUC ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸಿಗೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ 13 ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವು. ಈ 13 ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ 5th review of C++. This review of C++ which contains all the basics of introduction to computers, introduction to C programming. What we discussed in first PUC, all these concepts are going to be included in this review of C++. So I request all the students, please go through once again to the introductory part of C++. Because basis on that we are going to be having the advanced concept of object oriented programming. Those are class and objects, function overloading, constructor, destructor. For if you want to better understand all these concepts, we need to know the basics of C++. Then only we can easily deal with all these chapters. So from this chapter we are not going to be getting any questions. So only total 12 chapters are there for second PUC computer science. Now we are going to be discuss each chapter one by one. The first chapter is a typical configuration of computer. This will holds total 8 marks and for the duration 5 hours. From this chapter we are going to be get total 3 questions. Those are from 1 question for 1 mark, 1 question for 2 mark and 1 question for 5 mark. Total we are going to be get 8 marks from this chapter. It should be a 2 marks. By mistake it is printed as a 1 mark question, 2 mark question, 3 mark questions, 5 mark questions. We are going to be get total 3 questions from this chapter. And what we are going to be discussing in this chapter is, we are going to be discussing in this chapter, in previous year in first chapter we discussed the components, basic introduction to a computer systems, means who developed, when developed, what are the different evolutions, what are the different classification of computers. These are the things which we discussed. And we also discussed the physical component of computer or peripheral component of computer which are attached to computer system as a externally. Now in second year what we are discussing the component of computer which are mounted or there in CPU cabinet or simply cabinet or a motherboard. These are the different variety of computer which are mounted on a computer's motherboard. Those are going to be discussing in second year. Now first chapter typical configuration of computer system ಐತಿ. ಈ typical configuration of computer system total 8 marks ಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ದ ಡ್ಯೂರೇಷನ್ಸ್ 5 hours ಐತಿ. ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಲಿಂತ್ರ ನಮಗೆ ಟೋಟಲಿ 3 marks 3 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾವು. 1 mark in 1 question, 2 mark in 1 question and 5 mark in 1 question. Total 3 question, total marks 8 marks ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಲಿಂತ್ರ ನಮಗೆ annual examination ನಾಗ ಬರ್ತಾವ. ಈ typical configuration of computer system ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು previous year ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಟು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೆಮರಿ ಡಿವೈಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟರಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಒಳಗ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಟಿಪಿಕಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಗರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಏನು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು, ಯಾರು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡಿದಿದ್ರು, ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ದ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವುವು, ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಯಾವುವು, ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಯಾವುವು, ಮೆಮರಿ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಡಿವೈಸಸ್ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಟಿಪಿಕಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಗರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಒಳಗ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಮದರ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿವಿ, ಅವು ಹೆಂಗ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಕಾವು, ಅದರ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಏನು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಈ ಟಿಪಿಕಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಗರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಒಳಗ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋನ್ ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ second chapter Boolean algebra, which is for 10 marks, and we're going to get once again 3 questions from this chapter. Those are 2 marks questions 1, 3 marks questions 1, and 5 marks questions 1, and it is there for 10 hours and 10 marks. Boolean algebra, which is a new concept, binary number system. In previous year just we discussed binary numbers. Now we are going to be discussing or dealing with the binary number system, how we are going to be manipulating binary numbers. We're going to be discuss in this Boolean algebra chapter with help of certain theorems and help of truth tables. The next one is chapter 3, that is logic gates. From these chapters we're going to get total 6 marks, total 2 questions, 1 mark 1 question, and 5 marks 1 question, total 6 marks from this chapter. It is an logic gate means it is an electronic device which deal with an binary numbers, or simply an electronic circuit which accept 2 or more input and produce an output, means which are accepting a binary value, means binary value either 0 or 1, accepting those, and they are producing an result or output. How they are going to be accept, what type of input they are accepting, and how they are going to be representing that as an output, these are going to be discussed with in this logic gate system. The next one is chapter 4, data structure. From this chapter we're going to be get total 18 marks, and those 18 marks or 2 questions from 1 marks, 2 questions from 3 marks, and 2 questions from 5 marks. Total 18 marks from data structure. It is also new concept for computer science, means we not yet discussed about these things, means we don't have any concept. But apart from this OOPS concept, class and object, we're going to be having certain basic idea, because we already discussed introduction to C++. On the basis of that we are going to be discussing, but we not yet discussed anything about data structure. What do you mean by data structure? Data structure, which is deal with storing and organizing the data into computer memory, means how we are going to be organizing the data into computer memory, and how we are going to be retrieving, why we need to be require, organize and retrieve data from the computer system. That is very important, because we need to be store data to the computer system, and we need to be retrieve data from the computer systems efficiently, because we are going to be handling the data in terms of huge amount. Then we need to be store and organize these. There are different concepts, how there are what are the different technique in which how we are going to be organizing and retrieving. All these concepts are going to be discussed in this chapter. The next one is chapter 5. I already told it is a review of C++, means whatever we discussed in first year, the same concept which once again we are going to be discussing in chapter 5, review of C++. From this chapter we don't get any questions. The next one is chapter 6, OOPS concept. I already discussed while we discussing in first year. I told that we are going to be get one same chapter which we are going to be discussing in first year, the same chapter which we are going to be getting in second year, with the same chapter name, that is chapter 6, basic or OOPS concept, in which we discussed it as a basic concept of object oriented programming. The same chapters, the same concept once again we are going to be discussed in this chapter. From this chapter we are going to get 8 marks, 1 question from 3 marks and 1 question from 5 marks. Total 8 marks we are going to be get from this chapter. Apart from that, just we are going to be having certain difference between okay. Now we are going to be discuss the next chapter, chapter 7, classes and objects. Classes and objects, which are the basic concept of object oriented programming. What do you mean by class? What do you mean by object? How we need to create a class and object? All these concepts are going to be explained or deal within this chapter. From this chapter we are going to get total 7 marks, 1 question from 5 marks and 1 question from 2 marks. Total 7 marks we are going to be get from this class and object chapter. Next one is function overloading. Function overloading, it is nothing but function overloading is a concept of polymorphism. What do you mean by polymorphism? Polymorphism means ability of an object to take a multiple form, in which we are implementing that concept in this function overloading. That is, 2 or more functions having the same name are capable to perform different tasks. That is, we are going to be discussing in this function overloading. It is the implementation of basic concept class, basic concept of object oriented programming, that is polymorphism, in this chapter, chapter number 8, function overloading. Once again, from this chapter we will going to be get for 6 marks, 1 question from 5 marks and 1 question from 1 marks, total 6 marks. Next one is constructor and destructor. It is also a concept of object oriented programming. From this chapter we are going to be get total 10 marks, 2 marks questions 1, 3 marks questions 1 and 5 marks questions 1 from this chapter. Next one is inheritance. We know the concept of inheritance. From inheritance we are going to get total 9 marks. It is a small chapter, but it is having for the maximum marks, that is 2 questions from 1 mark, 1 question from 2 mark and 1 question from 5 marks. Total 9 marks we are going to get from inheritance chapter. Next one is pointers and data file handling. These are the totally new to a computer science subject. And one more, the database concept is also totally new. Pointers and data file handling, which are deals with and these are the different concept. How pointer is a variable which able to hold the memory address of other variable, so that as early as possible or as much as early possible we can access the data which is stored in the computer memory. For that we require pointer concept. From this chapter also we are going to get total 6 marks, 1 marks questions 1, 2 marks questions 1 and 3 marks questions 1, total 6 marks from these chapters. And the data file handling, which is the deal with how we are able to store data with help of programming language. Using programming language, how we are going to be storing the data into computer memory and retrieving or manipulating to that. These are going to be deal with data file handling. From this chapter we are going to be get only 5 marks, 3 marks questions 1 and 2 marks questions 1, total 5 marks for this chapter. The last one is chapter 13, database concept. From this database concept we are going to be get total 12 marks, 2 marks questions 1, 1 marks questions 1, 3 marks questions 1 and 5 marks questions 1, total 12 marks from this database concept. It is a new concept for how we are going to be storing the data into computer memory, retrieving, manipulating it into a computer system. It is a new concept which is not a programming concept. It is a conceptual concept how we are going to be storing, organizing and manipulating the data into a computer system efficiently. Those concepts are dealt and discussed in this database concept. It is all about the different chapters which we are going to be having for second PUC computer science, and the blueprint, what are the different questions are asked from this chapter, and you need to be concentrate on those chapters which are going to be having for larger marks, and as well as the questions which are asked for 1 marks, because from we don't have any choice for 1 marks questions, so you need to concentrate on these 1 marks question chapters as well as the chapters which are carrying larger marks. Okay, we will stop here. In next class we're going to be discuss with typical configuration of computer or directly data structure. We will stop here.